You're watching college softball on the SEC Network. It is a humid afternoon in Tuscaloosa for Game 2 between number 25 Alabama and number 17 Georgia in the annual All for Alex Day across the SEC. And we welcome you to the booth here at Rhodes Stadium. Gray Robertson alongside the All-American Kaylee Tao, the All-Conference player, Allie Shipman. We're so glad that you're spending your Saturday here with us. And
out of the hand to some of her other pitches, really deceptive to the batter.
And a strikeout to start.
And what a draw to pick up out of the hand.
Davis had no trouble with that one, all the way to the wall. She'll leg it out for second, and that's a one-out double for Georgia here in the first. In the air towards center, Vandegrift is there. And there's two down.
Already a couple hard hit balls by Georgia in this first inning on that draw.
A little bit and makes that changeup feel more deceptive.
Called strike three. Alabama, no strikeouts last night, but two in the first for Riley. And there's a 4-pitch walk. So Vandegrift is aboard, and that's probably not the start. Elistad. Vandegrift over at first, always a threat to steal. There she goes. Good throw, but not in time. 42nd stolen base of the year for Vandegrift. This one is in play, handled by Ellison. But it's a productive out as Vandegrift takes third.
He'll get those extra base hits and drive those runners in.
This is in the air to right. See if Vandegrift goes. It's caught by Gordon, and Vandegrift held up. Rolling does her job, and there's game one. Worked a full count 8 times, but could not seal the deal all that often. This time Riley hits it hard to right, but Gordon's there. A runner left stranded at third, and we're scoreless through one. Yeah, and Wilcox, a player at Mississippi State. So Riley will field her position for the first out. And something that the league has really taken and run with. And so cool to see that tradition each and every year as Digby grounds out for the second out.
You're right, Gray. Checked. There's no reason that, you shouldn't show up and try to get things checked out if you're experiencing. And wow, Callie Heavlin to end the inning.
Pretty quick from Caitlin Riley. We go to the bottom of the second, still tied at 0. Called strike 3. Rolling wins another full count battle, and there's one down. That'll work. Right through the 5-6 hole, and Alabama has a base runner with one out. Although, has been swinging it better of late. Pruitt does take off. The throw is not in time. 13 for 13 in stolen bases is this team. Trying to cash in on these chances. Valentine, that is a way to cash in. 2-run homer to deep center. Alabama strikes first here in the second.
At the start today in place of Marley Giles behind the plate. She has so much power. This ball left over the middle of the plate, and Riley Valentine absolutely crushes it over center field. Alabama finally breaking through with a runner in scoring position, cashing in. This Alabama team and their run to the Women's College World Series last year ended up being the difference in Game 3 of the Super Regional. And when she swings, she has so much power. It goes for extra bases because she...
Johnson pokes that out to right, and running in to make a nice catch is Gordon for out number 3. But Alabama's on the board thanks to a big swing. Momentum stat. It's a way to grab the energy in the game right back on your side if you're able to answer quickly after the opponent. But Riley has momentum herself. Third strikeout of the game, and there's one down. And she will reach on the walk. Georgia team leader in stolen bases is at first.
And to your point, Kaylee, there's two ways to look at a full count.
As Goodnight takes off, she'll slide in safely at second.
In a full count situation, as a batter, you can think of it as, I have the advantage, she has to throw to me. Or you can flip that and think of it as, oh no.
And another walk. Back-to-back free passes surrendered by Riley. And Georgia. Ripped to second. Hevlin's flip. Oh, a double play! The acrobatics from Salen Hawkins.
After further review, the call at second base has been upheld. The runner was out.
Wow.
This is Georgia's first challenge.
Because when you get to SEC tournament, great bunt laid down here by Vandegrift. She's thrown out. But again, if you want to get deep in the postseason, you have to do the routine things right. It's not these.
Well, 4-pitch walk. That'll help. Celestad heads down to first base. And I think, Ellie, you're exactly right. You know, and we saw last night up here, it was a hit and run out to center field. Goodnight makes the catch, 2 down.
She likes to pull, take things into that 5-6 hole, trying to take away her pull power side.
Oh, the throw was not there. Elistad stumbled, but she gets the stolen base. And even with the defensive adjustment,
Elistad, runner in scoring position with 2 out.
And now a 4-pitch walk to Riley. Oh, an excuse me swing to first. Ellison will step on the bag. Side retired. 2 left on, but Alabama still leads it 2-0 after 3. That's cued to third. Elistad is there, and there's 1 away.
Caitlin Riley doing a really great job with that off speed, just like Coach Patrick Murphy said.
So difficult to hit because it's hard to make that adjustment. I think you have to pick one pitch, hard or change up, that you want to go after, because if you're sitting on both of those, it's very difficult to pick up that type.
Miller will find a gap. All the way back to the warning track, and Marissa Miller will leg it out for a double. Second double of the game for Georgia, and the Bulldogs have a chance to answer with a run here in the 4th. That's hit out to right, and it's down and fair. Castori will come in to score, and Georgia's on the board as Digby converts with the RBI single. Swing and a miss. Good response and a little fire from Caitlin Riley. Pruitt smokes that to left, and on the run is Goodwin. Nice catch to rob Pruitt of a hit. This won't leave the yard as Goodnight steps in to make the catch for the second out.
Riley Valentine, just a little.
In the air towards left field. Goodwin will make the catch. 3 up, 3 down for rolling in the circle. Georgia down a run, bringing up 8-9-1 when we come back. 9-1 in the Georgia order. Paisley Allen pops it up. Hevlin is there for the first out.
It's exactly what you said, Allie, inducing the Dogs not knowing what to expect with Hodges in the circle.
Dallas Goodnight. Tough play for Hevlin, but she makes it. Hodges has come in and done her job so far, 2 down.
Really good job.
On the ground to short. Hawkins. A 3 up, 3 down inning for the freshman Brea Hodges. Bama still leads by a run.
Difficult is your schedule, and how do you perform against those difficult schedules as well?
Johnson got hit by that pitch. She will head to first after a little miscommunication. Tony Baldwin immediately. That is smoke to the gap. Johnson is going to reach, and instead of going to first on a hit by pitch, it's a leadoff double here in the 5th.
But she has that power, and if she puts something in a 3-4 hole, 5-6 hole, it's going to be very hard for anyone.
Oh, what a catch. The throw is a little wayward, and that was almost a spectacular double play by Georgia. Instead, just out to right. Castori is there. Catch made. Johnson will move up to third. There's 2 gone. Three Rivers, Michigan. She crushes that. Hevlin hitless no more. 2-run shot. What a way to get the bat going in this series. Bama leads it 4-1.
Callie Hevlin just getting on top of this rise ball, getting her front foot down, barrel out in front of this ball for her first home run in the SEC. Great job bouncing back, driving this one into the scoreboard.
The team leader in homers now has 11 on the season.
Very connected with his players, wants them to succeed, and an advocate for women's sports in general.
Riley grounds that to third. Williams will make the play. Inning over. Gibson does indeed get the third out.
Want to swing at. I think that's a great take.
Now a payoff just outside. Hodges wanted that one, but it's ball 4. Time for the team lead in home runs. In the air, it'll be the new center fielder, Kristen White, for out number 1.
Out. This is a game of averages. You might get a dribbler for a hit, and then, you hit a scorcher and get out.
Gordon will take the walk. Second walk of the inning by Hodges. Tying run will come to the plate for Georgia.
In those games, they've had the Montana Fouts, the Kayla Beavers, who you can count on in a starting role and also in a closer role.
Back to Brisky. There's out number 2. That almost got a little squirrely. This time she sends it to center field. White retreats. White catches it with her back against the wall. Digby inches.
That algorithm, what puts out the RPI top 25.
Marceau, the pinch hitter. Oh, that pulled her off the bag. The throw was wayward from Williams. Lead off on for Alabama here in the 6th. Does not necessarily guarantee that you're going to host a regional. If you're top 16, that doesn't mean the committee will put you there. As Pruitt lays it down. Gibson threw to second, and that was not the right choice. 2 on, nobody out.
It's pitching-wise, it's the inexperience defensively as well. Not a lot of those opportunities to field bunts, and that one just rushed a little bit. And then the wild pitch as well. Big situation here for Alabama. No outs, 2 runners in scoring.
Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Gibson. Now Salyn Hawkins. She gets hit. They are loaded for Alabama. .35 average with runners in scoring position. Got the start today. And she'll cash in. That was dropped. Hawkins is out at second, but a run does come in. And Lauren Johnson takes advantage to make it 5-1.
Really great job here by Lauren Johnson. You just talked about her batting average with runners in scoring position. Drops her barrel down to this drop ball, gets underneath it, and then not much you can do on the base running here from Salyn Hawkins. Tough play, but really great job by Lauren Johnson.
Ball 4. Loaded yet again. Out to center field. Goodnight will retreat and make the catch on the warning track for out number 3. But Alabama adds an insurance run. The lead is 4. Smoke to right. Leadoff base hit for Georgia.
That's exactly.
Foul out. Georgia just trying to give themselves a shot, get that tying run to the plate. Oh, wow, Hawkins. Nice job snaring it, but there was no play, and suddenly, just like that, 2. Popped up. Kristen White will race in, and that is a massive first out for Alabama. Ellison towards center field. White backs up. It's gone. One swing from Ellison, and Georgia's down 1 here in the 7th.
Tyler Ellison has been quiet all weekend. She is one of Georgia's best hitters in conference. She gets an elevated pitch on the inside half of the plate. Absolutely blasts it. And now we've got a really interesting one here in the 7th inning.
To second, Hevlin. 2 down.
It's a much better location.
That'll get through. Tying run aboard.
Once again, it's
This weekend entered this series with just 3 runs in this inning all year, 4 across in 2 games. On the ground, Hevlin bobbled to first. Ball game. Oh, it got squirrely, but Alabama escapes. Another match tomorrow.
After further review, the call is upheld. The runner was out.
Alabama wins. It was not easy and maybe perfectly encapsulated by the final out.
Hevlin backing up on this ground ball. It plays her a little bit, but she rushes the throw, gets out number 3. Alabama, a couple big swings today. Not clean by any means, but both teams looking for their first SEC series win tomorrow. They'll be ready to go in the rubber match.